Hey, John Hope Bryant. So I'm excited today because we have reached a benchmark at the end of 2019 as we go into 2020 for 150 operating Hope Inside locations. We're in 30 states. I had to upgrade I almost said 25 states. I had to upgrade my own software. We're in 30 states, and we're serving communities all across this country. And I'm so excited about this benchmark. I committed that we would have 1,000 locations by 2020. We're going to have 1,000 locations under contract by the end of 2020. We have about 500 locations under what I call soft contract right now. 150 of those are operational. 350 of those are pending opening. We're under contract 10% of all SunTrust branches, soon to be Truist, 10% of all Regions Bank branches. So 100 locations under contract with Regions Bank, 200 locations under contract with Truist and SunTrust, 10% of First Tennessee, First Horizon, now called First Horizon Bank. So we have 35 branches out of the 350 branches at First Horizon Bank, but they are growing and we're going to grow with them. We are at, One West Bank in California, about 8% of their branches. Fulton Bank in Pennsylvania, about 10% of their branches. In fact, there we've actually created, we've done about $250 million in, let me just be conservative because I don't know the exact number. I know it's at least $200 million in mortgages to allow low to moderate income folks to get access to prime credit. So great interest mortgages and down payment assistance sponsored by the bank under CRA. So there's the benefits of Community Reinvestment Act right there to allow people who would not otherwise be a homeowner to get a chance to become a homeowner. That's just through that one program and our Hope Insides with them. We have Hope Insides with PNC Bank, Chase Bank. There's a range of banks that we're at on Hope Inside. So our goal at Hope Inside is to get the bank out of the no business and back into the yes business by getting your credit score up. It's one of the indicators. Getting your credit score up 50 points in the first 6 months, 120 points over 24 months. So the bank can see you not as a black borrower or a Latino borrower or an Asian borrower or an Indian borrower or a woman borrower, but or a poor, struggling, middle class white family who's somehow outside the economic mainstream, but they see you as a green borrower. Okay? They just see you as qualified. And then we've also have Hope Inside the workplace now. That's right. We're at the workplace. For anybody making $70,000 a year or less, if your employer has a lot of employees like you, then you need to tell them they need to have Hope Inside the workplace. We are at AT&T for their call center employees. Hope Inside the workplace at UPS for their drivers and corporate employees. Hope Inside the workplace at Delta Airlines for call center employees and soon flight attendants and ramp workers and others. Hope Inside the workplace at KKR. That's right, the investment bank and private equity firm. But they got working class employees that work for them. And their subsidiary companies, and they own a lot of them, so they have 900,000 employees, $200 billion in revenue at KKR, and their subsidiaries, industrial companies alone. And we're going to be working with their industrial companies, companies that manufacture things in Michigan and whatever, to get those employees not only financial coaching, but if they get profit sharing with the company, they oftentimes don't know what to do with that money. And they make it a check for $25,000 with no coaching. They go buy an RV for $100,000, go into debt, and then they don't have any money left. Now they got bills they didn't have before, and then now they need a loan to get out of debt with the gift they were given. So if you can't pay your workers more, treat them better. That's what we're doing with Hope Inside the workplace. And so my goal is 1,000 Hope Insides by 2020 under contract. My goal is to be 10% of the banking sector by 2025 or earlier. Be the Starbucks of financial inclusion. All right, wherever you go in this country, you're going to see a Hope Inside somewhere where you flock, stop, and shop, helping you to change your life, raise your credit score. By the way, focus on home ownership, some Hope Insides. Focus on small business. So we're HUD certified, we're SBA certified, we're CFPB certified, we're OCC, FDIC. There's 22 federal credentials that we've got for every Hope Inside location. So we are a concierge experience for 22 federal government agencies right in your local community. All services are free, by the way. So we have Hope Insides focused on small business. Hope Insides focused on entrepreneurship, typically with small business. Hope Inside's focus on consumer credit. That's a 700 credit score communities program. Hope Inside's focus on home ownership. And I probably missed some categories. And some exciting stuff is coming up next. We're partnering with the NFL. And we've partnered not with the National NFL for Economic Empowerment. And so moving from taking a knee to taking your life back. And then we matched that with the Hope Inside, with the San Francisco 49ers. Their CEO, owner, joined our board. And so we're partnering on the ground in the Bay Area to help the communities around the stadium of the 49ers. Now I don't want to look for exciting things there in 2020. So there's a lot of great stuff going on. I'll give you more detail when I've got a bit more time. About to go into an appointment. But 150 locations at the end of 2019 to change your life. Moving renters into homeowners, small business dreamers and small business owners. Moving you up and out of the hopelessness of your situation and giving you optionality in your life. Again, getting the banks out of the no business and back into the yes business, and financial service providers, and helping employers, if you can't pay your workers more, treat them better. All about uplift and empowerment. Go to operationhope.org, look at our map of locations nationwide, 30 states, 150 operating locations today. And then find a Hope Inside location near you. Tell them that John Hope Bryant sent you. The civil rights movement, civil rights in the streets, to civil rights in the suites. Take your life back, and leave comments below. Let me know what you think about this service. Let me know what you think about this experience. Let me know what you think about this video. Whether you want me to expand on this and go into deeper detail of what Hope Insides do. By the way, you also have Hope Inside Disaster Recovery and Hope Inside for Kids, but I'll get to that maybe in another video if you think that I should. Peace and light. John Hope.